The Night of Milky Way Train. Kenji Miyazawa. Second. Printing Company. Giovanni went outside. 7 or 8 boys in the same class gathered at the cherry tree in the schoolyard without going home. Campanella was in the middle of it. They were talking about going to get some cucumbers. They needed some cucumbers to make blue lights. They were going to bring the lights to the Star Festival and would float them on the river tonight. Giovanni left school in a hurry, swinging his arms high. In the houses of the town, the balls of leaves were hung and lights were put on the pine branches. All the people were preparing for the Star Festival tonight. Without returning home, Giovanni turned 3 corners and entered a big printing company. There was a man in a white shirt at the entrance. Giovanni bowed, took off his shoes, and went in. He opened a big door. It was still daytime, but the lights were on inside the room, and many press machines were working loudly. There were a lot of workers. They were wearing shades over their eyes, or had cloths tied around their heads. They were all reading and counting something just as though they were singing. Giovanni went up the man sitting at the 3rd high table from the entrance. He bowed. The man searched for a shelf for a while and then, "Can you pick out this many?" he said, giving Giovanni a piece of paper. Giovanni took out a small box from the foot of the table. He went over to a corner where the lights were very bright and crouched down. And he started picking out pieces of printing type with a small pair of tweezers. Each one was the size of a grain of rice. A man with a blue apron walked past behind Giovanni. "Hi, Mr. Magnifying Glass, good morning," he said. 4 or 5 men nearby laughed. They didn't turn to look at him. Giovanni carefully picked out the pieces of type. He rubbed his eyes many times. Sometime after the clock struck 6, Giovanni had filled the box with the type. He checked it again, looking at the pieces of paper in his hand. Then he took the box back to the man at the high table. The man silently received it and nodded. Giovanni bowed. He opened the door and went to the desk at the entrance. The man wearing the white shirt silently gave a small silver coin to Giovanni. Giovanni looked a little better. He bowed deeply and jumped out with a bag under the table. He whistled cheerfully and dropped by the bakery. He bought some bread and a bag of sugar cubes. Then he started running as fast as his legs would carry him.